welcome, welcome, welcome. Give a little bit of time for some of our live YouTubers to join. If anyone has any issues hearing me, or if you can hear me rather, go ahead and give me a thumbs up so that I know. That would be fabulous. We're going to move through a really fun little sequence. It's a flow that I plan to teach later today here at my studio, which is Hot Yoga by the Sea in Kailua on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. So right now it's 11:30 a.m., maybe probably a little later for you in the day as you live stream or maybe join later. We are going to begin just seated. I'll have you sit either cross-legged or on your heels, whichever you prefer. And as you come to that seat, just place your palms at your knees and close your eyes down. And just give yourself a moment to arrive fully. Hopefully you've done the things, turned off the phone, closed the doors, locked the dogs outside, told the kids to wait. You need 20 minutes to do a little yoga flow. So now this is just your time to be here, to be present with yourself, to move your body and to have some fun. We're going to begin this practice with some simple neck circles. So you can drop your right ear to your right shoulder and just circle your head forward and down, over to the left, around and back. And take it nice and slow so that you can take inventory. Where are you holding a little extra tension? Where is there a little baggage stored? What can we begin to shift? Go the other direction, so opposite direction from how you began. Nice head circles just to loosen up the neck and throat. Completing this final circle, bring your head back to neutral. Now we'll come into some seated cat-cow. So on your in-breath, lean your chest forward, lift your heart up, shift your gaze high. Exhale, dome and round your back. We're just moving forward and back like this. So inhales forward, exhales back. Feeling the spine and the vertebra of the spine, waving forward and back, warming them up, inviting circulation. Take one more set of extension and flexion in your spine, and then start to circle your body. Doesn't matter which way you start with, but you'll start to feel a nice little sensation of length through your side waist when you do this. Going just one way to start. And let's reverse it. Go the other way, around and back, forward. Around, back, and forward. Keeping that connection of your sitting bones on the earth. Staying grounded through your hips for 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself to a tall spine. Now take your legs out ahead of you. So you're going to just send your legs straight out. Have a bend in your knees so this isn't going to be too intense right off the bat. And just sort of pour your body down over your legs like a heavy weighted blanket. Just dropping into a fold for a moment. Checking out that tuggy sensation through the posterior chain of your body. Take an in-breath into the back of your heart. Sigh it out. And then lift yourself up. Check the space behind you because we're rolling back. So just roll back, elevate your legs. You can bend your knees as much as you need to here, holding on to your calves, your ankles. Maybe you can grab your toes. And then sort of just pull your legs towards the back wall. So it's a similar shape compared to the one we were just in seated. Pull your legs back, feel the stretch coming into the hamstrings, maybe that low back. Now keep your hands at your feet. You can grab the inner edges, outer edges, or big toes. Open your legs for a happy baby pose. Heels over the knees, flex the feet. Rock a little bit side to side here, opening up the hips and the inner groins. And then bring the bottoms of the feet together. Hold the feet together here, and you can stretch your feet over your face for a moment, gaining a bit of momentum to rock up and sit in Baddha Konasana. And if that didn't work for you, that's fine. No pressure, just do your best, let go of the rest. Now that you're here in Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together, lean forward for another stretch into the inner groins and inner thighs. Take a breath in and out. We're going to come into a pose called Bharadvajasana. So you're going to come up, leave your right leg as it is. Take your left foot to the floor. Lean off into your right hip so you can tuck this left foot outside your left hip. And then we're going to twist right. So left hand comes to right knee, right fingertips tent to the floor behind you. Look over that shoulder. Breathe in, lift your heart. Breathe out, revolve through your spine. Now come back to center, unravel. Take this left foot back to meet the sole of your right foot. Lean over to the left hip, plant this right foot, and do the same on this side now. Tuck the right foot outside your right hip. So your right leg is sort of like a half hero's pose, and your left leg is still in Baddha Konasana. Twist to the left. So right hand comes to the left thigh or knee, left fingertips behind, look back over the shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Unravel yourself to look forward. And again, lean into your left hip so that you can bring your right foot to meet your left again. From here, lean back, place your feet onto the floor. Plant your palms so your fingertips point to the front of the room. And then with the fingers spread really wide and the fingertips gripping, begin to lift your hips up into reverse table. Drop your head back. Take a breath in and out. Lower your hips back down onto the floor. Look forward. This is a little tricky, but I believe you can do it. You're going to take your feet a little wider. Turn your toes out just a little bit. And then you're going to use your hands on the mat to lift your bottom up, shift your weight into the feet, and end up in a Malasana squat right here. So garland pose, Malasana. Take a breath in and out. This is a transition will take a few times, that transition from seated to squat. And it's just nice to be able to have another way to get off the floor as we age especially. Drop your hands, lift your hips and turn your feet parallel. Drop your body down over your legs, grab opposite elbows, and then just sway it out. And this is your first inversion. Your head is below your heart, allowing for that fresh oxygenated blood to flow to the brain, to the upper lobes of your lungs. Plant your hands onto the mat, come to a flat back, and just step into a down dog. So plant your palms and step back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Plant your feet hip width or wider, hands are about shoulder width, spread those fingers. Give the floor a nice big push. Don't worry if your heels don't come to the mat, just do your best. Roll the biceps forward, the triceps back for that external rotation in your upper arm bones. And from this down dog, we'll take a down dog twist. Left palm stays planted. Right hand reaches for the outer left calf. Breathe in, wring it out. Right palm to the top, left hand to the outer right calf. Twist and look right. Breathe in, breathe out. Return your left palm back to the top of the mat. Press your chest through one more time in this downward dog. And then looking forward, step or jump to the top of your mat once again, but this time bring your feet together. We're sitting into a chair pose, so drop your hips and reach your arms high. Utkatasana, weight in your heels, light in your toes, dropping your hips back and down, tapping into that foundational power of your quads and lower body. Take a big breath in as you reach through your fingertips. Exhale and forward fold, straighten your legs. Breathe into a flat back, long spine, and hover your right leg back off the mat. Take a moment to square your hips, lengthen your spine, and then bow into your left leg to open up the hamstring. Keep your right foot active, point or flex, spread those toes. Now here, it's completely up to you how you'd like to do this. You can either just step back and drop the knee into Anjaneyasana, or if you want to play, plant your palms, square your hips, and play around with leaning into your palms, taking a couple little jumps off that left foot. After you've done those few hops, big step back with your right leg, drop your right knee down. Arms go up, Anjaneyasana, so lift your chest, reach back and open your heart up. Big breath in. And then exhale your hands down to the mat, step back into your down dog. From your downward dog, shift forward into a high plank. Option to drop your knees or not. You can lower in one line or all the way. Taking a cobra or an upward dog. On your in-breath, lift your heart. And on your out-breath, downward dog. Right leg up to the sky, breathing in. Right foot steps forward, breathing out. Drop your back knee again. Take the arms up. Now we're in Anjaneyasana, other side. Reach out through your fingertips. And then exhale, lower your hands and step your back foot forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Bring your feet to touch. Forward fold, breathe out. Bend your knees for chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back, pause. Left foot goes back this time. Square your hips, spread your toes, lift that left leg and start to bow into your right thigh. Drop your head, relax your neck. And just like before, you have the option to step back, drop the knee for Anjaneyasana, or here you can square your hips, plant your palms, and take 3 hops. 1, 2, 3. Big step back with left foot, drop left knee, arms go up, back in that Anjaneyasana, reach through your fingertips. Exhale your hands back to the floor, step back into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Plank pose, pull forward and lower halfway or all the way, cobra or upward dog, breathing in, and downward dog, breathing out. Take your left leg high with an in-breath and step forward, out-breath. Right knee down to the mat as the arms reach up. Exhale the hands to the floor. Step your back foot forward. Flat back, breathe in. And exhale, pour it out. On an inhale breath, come back to chair pose, Utkatasana. From this chair pose, we'll take the hands down to the mat, bring the knees into the triceps, look forward, and lift one or both feet for crow. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Set your feet down. Drop your hips down. Like we did in the beginning of class, roll back, but this time with a little more space created through the back body. Bring your hands to your back and find Halasana. Keep your chin tucked to your chest. Don't turn your head side to side here. It's Too much weight in your neck to be doing that. Take a breath here, just enjoying that big stretch along the whole posterior chain of your body. And then as you lower your spine back down, rock right up into a boat. Lower the hips and float up. Half or full boat, you get to choose. You can have your knees bent like this or take your legs straight. 3, 2, 1. Now, take your right shin down, let the knee fall out, kind of like Janu Shirshasana in this bottom leg. Take your hands for this left foot. Now pick yourself up, get tall. So you're balancing on those sitting bones, lifting your chest. This is Kramchasana. And if you have a little space, you might start to bring this left knee toward you, but no pressure. Do what feels good in your body. Take your right hand and grab the outside of this left foot. Now reach your left arm back for a twist. And you'll feel this down this outer glute, IT band. Reach back through your left arm. Keep lifting through the center of your chest for another breath. Good. Now come back to center. Bend your left knee. And like we did earlier in this practice, take your left foot, tuck it outside your left hip again. So this is your kind of like a half hero shape in your left leg. We're going to take this right foot, if possible, onto the left hip crease, like so. See what happens in your body. No pressure. Do your best. Let go of the rest. Take your right hand around your back and see if this right hand can find those right toes. Maybe, maybe not. Once you have that bind, if it's there, left hand goes to the right knee, and we're in a deeper version of the twist we took earlier. Now, if you're at home practicing, maybe you use a dog leash or a belt or a tie, and you can wrap it around your right toes and hold it with your right hand. Look over your shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Gently release this right foot. Lean to your right hip so you can bring this left foot back to the floor. Find your boat pose. Lift your shins, reach through the arms, flatten your back, maybe straighten your legs. 3, 2, 1. Left leg down, kind of like Janu Shirshasana, the knee falls out. Grab your right foot, ankle or calf works too. Also, maybe you use a strap. Get high up on those sitting bones. You really want to prop yourself up, find neutral in your pelvis. Kramchasana, lift your chest, maybe close the gap. From Kramchasana, left hand, outside right foot, right hand back, twist. Keep your right hip rooted down. Keep your chest lifting. Look over your shoulder at your right thumb. And then look forward. Bend your right knee. Set the foot to the mat. Lean into your left hip so you can tuck this right foot outside your right hip joint. This way we can move into the twist on the other side. Take your left foot, pick it up, put the foot on your right hip crease, if that works. And in my body, as you can probably see, this knee floats a little high. I'm just going to work with that. If I had a block or something block-like, I might put it underneath this thigh for a little extra support, but I don't have that right now, so I'm just going to work with what I've got. Right hand goes to the left knee, left hand goes back, look over the shoulder. 3. Lift the heart. 2. 1. Unraveling yourself, you'll gently place that left foot back to the mat, lean left to free this right foot back to the floor. I prepared you for this transition earlier. I said it would happen again. Feet are on the floor here, toes turned out a little bit. Use your hands to lift your bottom up, whoop, and then shift your weight into the feet. We're back in a Malasana squat here. From your Malasana squat, lift your hips, turn your toes forward, and let's take a flat back. Breathe in. From here, right leg goes back to a hover again, but this time we're adding on. Left hand stays on the mat, turn the right toes out, reach the right arm up to the sky. We're in a half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, up to you, stay like this, or reach back and grab your right foot, kick into your hand. Flex that right foot into your palm like a little handle that you can hold onto, and open up the right side of your chest. 3, 2, 1. Extend your right leg long, your right arm to the sky. Take a big step back with your right foot. Warrior 2, land it nice and soft. Flip the left palm. Reverse warrior, reach high. And then cartwheel your hands back down to the mat. You'll spin on the back toes and step your back foot forward. Halfway lift, float the left leg back. Square your hips, flex the foot. Right hand stays under right shoulder. Left hip starts to roll over right hip. Stack your hip points. Reach your left arm to the sky. This might be enough. Maybe you'd like to bend your left knee. Reach back and bind to that left foot. Kick into the fingers. 3, 2, 1. Extend left leg back, left arm sky. Soften the right knee and quietly, like a yoga ninja, land in your warrior 2. Flip your right palm. Reverse your warrior, reach up, reach back, and cartwheel your hands back down to the mat, where you'll then step your left foot up to meet your right. You'll come to stand with your feet together, then lift your heels off the floor. So see you're up on your tippy toes. Lift those heels. Now bend your knees through your arms and sit down on your heels. We're coming into broken toe. See if you can balance here. Hug the thighs in, lift the pelvic floor, reach your arms forward. You're up on your toes, building strength in your toes, the arches of the feet and the ankles. You've got this. 3, 2, and 1. Now, from this position, we're going to try a side crow. Even if you don't get side crow today, know that just by trying, it's like taking that one step closer to having it tomorrow, or next week, or next month, or next year. So from this balance, you're going to take your hands over to the left. So my palms plant, fingertips are turned toward the left side of my space, and I'm going to lean my weight to the left, creating a shelf with these upper arm bones. So I shift forward, press the left knee into the upper right elbow, flex the feet, and balance. 3, 2, 1. Feet back down. Whatever happened just now, give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. Switch sides. So I'm going to take my hands now over to the right. Fingertips are facing the right side of the room. The hands are shoulder width distance. Bend your elbows in, shift your weight way out, and press your right knee into your left tricep. 3, 2, 1. Drop those toes, come back down. Again, good job, self. Sit down onto your mat. From here, lower to your backs. Pull your knees in and just massage your back on the floor. Massage, massage, massage. And then take both knees to the right into a supine twist. Turn your head and look over your left shoulder. Take some breaths here. Give yourself to gravity. So this is just a little shortened practice of something I'll be leading here in the studio tonight, Tuesday Night Flow. Thank you if you're joining me. You're helping me kind of work out the logistics of how this sequence is going to feel and work for my students. If you have any feedback, feel free to give me some tips. Maybe there's something that you'd like to see in this sequence or add. Keep in mind this was supposed to be a 20-minute flow. I have a feeling I went over a little bit. Tonight, our flow is a full 60 minutes, so there is time for a more adequate warm-up, time for a solid cool down. Bring your knees back up, drop your knees left. And of course, a full 10-minute savasana. Coming into the twist on the other side, knees dropping to the left, maybe gazing to the right. I also plan to put this class up on my YouTube page soon. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you'll watch for it. Slowly bring yourself back to neutral. Hug your knees in one last time. Big squeeze. And I know you're at home and there's probably a million things to go do other than take Shavasana, but I'm going to beg you right now to please take it just for a moment. Take your legs out, take your arms out, even if it's just for a few breaths. Shavasana is integration. It's not just a nap time. It's actually the part of your practice where you integrate all the benefits that you're aware of, but even more so, the invisible benefits of our yoga practice, which are often unseen. Let your nervous system downshift into rest and relaxation. Observe your breath flowing in and out. Feel your back body is being held and supported by the earth below you. Yield your body weight into that support. Cut all the strings of tension that resist gravity and let yourself fall into this gentle final position, totally passive, completely surrendered.